Jake? Jake, can you hear me? Hang in there. I'm gonna take care of you, buddy. You're gonna be alright.
Jake, can you hear me? Look up to the control room if you hear me. Good. So this is your big day, huh? Don't worry, you're gonna do just fine. Move on to the next area whenever you're ready. Alright, let's start with the basics. Get through this room as fast as you can. Jump, duck, climb, crawl through the vent, and get up to the ladder on the other side. If you jump and then crouch in midair, you'll be able to climb some high spots. You just need to time it right. You can even climb in very tight areas like vents by doing so. As you can see, doing a lot of physical action will tire you quite a bit. You want to make sure you don't run out of stamina, or else you won't be able to jump, sprint, or stay underwater for too long. Remember, it's all about your breathing, so don't forget to breathe. There's a bunch of crates in the way. You could try to move some of them, but the big one looks heavy. You might as well just kick them. Kicking is always a viable solution in close quarters. Keep that in mind on the field. It might save your life. Oh, look at that. It's dark in here. Time to use your shoulder flashlight. As you can see, you don't have any spare batteries in your flashlight, only the one it's currently using. Once these run out, your flashlight won't work properly. Look around the drawers for some batteries. Isn't that better? A working flashlight and night vision. Keep in mind that a flashlight is very noticeable, especially in the dark. That's why you have your night vision to remain undetected. But keep in mind, it uses twice as much battery as your flashlight. Okay, see that lever near the door? Flip it. See that door with the keypad on it? It has a randomized code system. The code changes every 10 seconds. You will find the code somewhere on a tablet in the drawers. The code on the tablet updates accordingly. When you find it, you'll have to type it in before it changes. Well done. Remember to be accurate when you use keypads. Some of them might have a limited number of tries, and an alarm might go off if you mess up 3 times in a row. Alright, let's talk about your inventory now. As you can see, there are some objects on the tables. You might want to get familiar with them. You can't carry everything you find out there. You have to think about what you will need the most. And that's your decision. The health spray will clean the wound and make you feel a bit better. Bandages will help to stop the bleeding if you get injured. The medkit is your best friend. It will stop any bleeding you might have and allow you to get right back into the action. Glow sticks and flares can help you out if you don't have batteries. But keep in mind, flares are loud and won't help you remain undetected. Body armor and helmets will reduce the amount of damage you take, protecting you from potential bleeding effects. We rarely are in combat situations that last more than a day, but you always want to make sure you have a few protein-heavy rations and sugar-heavy drinks with you. You need to be at your maximum potential, and feeding yourself correctly is a very important part of making sure you give it your best. Keep it in mind. Training. I bet you are itching to get in there. Let's start with the sidearms, and we'll work our way up. Grab the Glock on the table. This is the Glock 17. It's light, deadly, and it's reliable. Try and hit the bottles on the concrete. As you can see, firing from the hip is not an easy business, especially with a sidearm. You might want to aim down your sights for better precision. Get back behind the line, you hooligan. Alright, nice shooting. Let's get to the submachine guns now. Pick up that MP5. I'm going to randomly pop up targets in the shed. I want you to hit them as they pop up. Good job. Now pick up another weapon from the table. Your choice this time. You can only carry one weapon of each type on the field. You need to be light on your feet, and carrying an arsenal isn't ideal. I'm gonna be popping up 2 targets now. Get ready. Nice shooting. You got this. Now let's move on to the next area for a tactical simulation. You can grab some ammo from the crates behind you before you move on.
Hey, what's up, Jake? It's me, Mike. You recognize me under all this gear? It's your standard loadout. Vest, mask, that whole deal. Nothing you're not familiar with. But take a good look. You do well to get used to what a friendly target looks like. In the field, you You have a split second to identify and neutralize a suspect. And you better be sure it's a bad guy.
So Mike volunteered for that part. Whenever you want to give orders, you have to be accurate and efficient. Ask Mike to go nearby the door. If you send your squad mates somewhere and go away, they will eventually try to come back and find you. It's not really smart to leave your mates behind. Now, order him to regroup. Alright, sometimes in specific circumstances, you'll have to give your signal to your team. Whenever you do so, they will breach and clear the area. Once the assault has been given, they might not stop to wait for you, and will do their job with or without you. So once you give the signal, be sure to stick with your team.
Alright, you ready for this? Once you give the signal, we're gonna make entry and clear the ghost town of all the targets. We'll do a head count at the end. You ready? Let's kick some ass! Target, second floor! Get kicked down the door! Target on the rooftop! Oh, look at that! Don't worry, man. I had the advantage, you know. I already kinda know where all the targets are. I've been through the course a dozen times. You do better next time, don't worry. Alright, let's wrap this up. Stack up.
Hey, untie me, quick! Release me! Bang! You're dead.
And the last and most important of all rules. Everyone is a potential hostile. Do not take hostages for granted. You never know who is a perp. Appearances can be deceiving. Only use lethal force when necessary, but never let your guard down. Welcome to Special Weapons and Tactics, Jake.
my neighbor. There are no plans whatsoever. All we know is that they went inside and started this mess. And now half the city is blocked. We'll drop you on a parking lot near the hospital. It's just one street away, north. You can see it from the parking lot. Go to the top floor in the building in front of the hospital and take up a sniping position. Evaluate the situation and wait for further orders.
Hey, I've got a woman here at the barrier. She says her husband is in the hospital.
Can I have the name of the officer who's speaking?
This is Clay. There's a woman here at the Gore Avenue barrier who says her husband is in the hospital.
Understood, Clay. Stand by. Clay, I'm sending Officer Winter over to you now. He'll escort the woman to the trailer. Tell her to make sure she...
Take a left here. Okay, you're here. Just go into the alley to enter the building and report to the top floor.
This is Officer Dambro.
Hey,
I got a
they're
false
waiting
report
for you
of
on the
a
top
break-in
floor.
from an old woman here at the Sunnyside Apartments. She also complained about all the sirens. I sent her back inside. She was just looking for everything that's going on. If she calls back, just let me know. I'll come back. I'm in the area.
Do we have eyes on any of the hostages?
That's negative. They're keeping them away from the windows.
I think we could use some guys in the western building. Have we got people there?
Negative. I'll look into it.
I need help over here. Got a situation. Oh, all right. Thank God you heard me. Look, everyone's so busy dealing with that mess across the street. I've got no help over here. I got a goddamn hostage situation on my hands. There's some crazy fuck in there, and he's threatening to kill his wife. Look, I need someone to make entry. Can you help me out here? He's about to snap, and we've got to move now. If he gives up, we'll make the arrest. If he doesn't, we'll take him down. Police, get down! Stay back! Jesus Christ, this is a fucking mess. Alright, look, I'll clean up here. You need to head upstairs. They need you. I'll wait here for forensics. Christ, what a fucking day.
I can't believe this. You called 911 and you get a bunch of people to come at your place and ruin your...
So you're our sniper, huh? Well, this is the best that we could get. They've obscured the windows on the first and third floor with plywood, but if anything happens anywhere else, this is the best spot. We've also got the back and side doors. Now that this spot is covered, they've got nowhere to go.
What the? Is that a hostage on the roof? Here! Jake, cover her. I think they're after her.
Somebody help me!
Who's doing the shooting?
Oh, fuck this. You have to move in now. Reach and clear the hospital. Jake, you lead the assault. All units will go in at your signal.
Will somebody explain to me what the fuck just happened?
I think, yeah, our sniper just took down about 5 suspects. They were trying to execute a hostage on the roof.
What the fuck? 5 guys? Are you kidding me? By himself?
Yeah.
Jesus, man. How the fuck did that happen? How'd that hostage get loose?
Not sure. Sniper's on his way down now. He's leading the assault.
Copy. Okay, yeah, we're ready. We're in position.
All officers cease radio
Here,
traffic.
before you go in, you might want to grab this.
SWAT team is preparing to make entry on the hospital.
Okay, Jake, get ready to storm the hospital. Just take a minute to plan this out. You can enter via the front, the side doors, or the back door. It's up to you. Just remember to give your signal to the other squad members so they know when to breach. Good luck.
Lead the way, sir. We got him! He's here!
Ready? Ready. Breach!
I got a visual! I got a visual! It's him! Move it!
saving me. Look, if you're looking for the others, you're wasting your time. They took them somewhere else. I don't know where, but they're not in the hospital.
Alright, I'll tell my men to search the entire hospital just to be sure.
The